Hi there. Imagine this. Different people react in unique ways when you stir up their emotions, right? Some might laugh it off, while others react as if they're ready for a fight. Now, let's focus on Sigma females, because they really stand out. These women go their own way, neither following others nor leading them. They're like those unique Pokemon you find in the wild. Independent, self-sufficient, and far from ordinary. Tangling with a Sigma female. Oh wait, oh girl. It's quite the unique situation. It's not just like prodding a bear. It's more like disturbing a peaceful pond without knowing a kraken hides below. True, Sigma women aren't usually out for conflict, but there's a real reason why challenging them is like playing with fire. So why think twice before nudging the Sigma bear? Well, here are 12 solid reasons. Make sure you stick around until the end, and don't forget to like and subscribe. So, hold on tight, get ready, and let's dive into this unfiltered truth together. 1. They have sharp minds. This makes them hard to beat. You see, many people overlook those quiet, enigmatic Sigma females, assuming they don't have much going on intellectually. But that's far from the truth. These women aren't just sitting idle. Their minds are racing at full speed. By the time you're planning your next step, they've already figured out the entire game, predicted your moves, and might even know what you're having for breakfast tomorrow. Their silence isn't a sign of emptiness. It's because they're deeply analyzing everything around them. They're like Sherlock Holmes, always a few steps ahead of everyone else. Whether it's a casual debate about the best pizza toppings or handling a major crisis, they excel in thinking on their feet. And it's not just about being book smart. They're also savvy in the real world. These women can maneuver through life's challenges as if they're strolling through a park. If you try to outsmart them, you'll find yourself stuck in a simple game while they're mastering complex strategies. They're not trying to dominate or show off their intelligence, but if you provoke them, you'll discover a treasure trove of wisdom and insights that will leave you dizzy. So, the next time you come across one of these quiet masterminds, think carefully before you underestimate them. It's not just a mistake, it's a huge error. Believe me, you don't want to be on the wrong side of their mental prowess. 2. They show remarkable patience. They are carefully watching everything around them. Imagine this. You're in a crowded room, and there's a Sigma female sitting quietly in the corner, appearing totally at ease. Here's the scoop on these women. They're like the grandmasters of social strategy, always observing, always planning. They have the patience of a saint. They'll observe your every action, hang on to every word you say, and file it away for later use. But here's the tricky part. If you choose to challenge one of these Sigma ladies, you're stepping into their domain, playing by their rules. They aren't quick to lose their temper. Instead, they're more like stealthy ninjas, calm on the outside, but stirring up a storm inside. Don't expect a quick, fiery response if you provoke them. Instead, they might just give you a silence so chilling it's scarier than a horror film. But make no mistake, this quiet is just the build-up to a storm. When they do retaliate, it's with sharp, calculated precision that hits hard. Their patience isn't a sign of weakness, it's their strength. It allows them to meticulously plan their next steps like a skilled general. A word of advice: tangling with someone who can harness time as their ally is like asking for trouble. With time on their side, the odds usually aren't in favor of the instigator. So, unless you're looking for a dramatic twist, think twice before you ruffle the feathers of the Sigma bear. 3. They might seem reserved. They hold more knowledge than they let on. Ever thought you had someone pegged based on their appearance or demeanor, only to be completely taken aback later? We've all experienced that. Enter the world of Sigma females, the experts at fading into the background like expert ninjas. These women are like chameleons, blending in so well that you might not even notice them. But don't mistake their silence for ignorance. Far from it. Their quiet is actually their secret weapon, allowing them to absorb information effortlessly without showing their cards. While you're talking away, thinking they're disengaged, they're actually cataloging every bit of information for later use. It's like playing poker with a mind reader. Think their calm nature is a sign of weakness? That's like saying a duck can't swim because it isn't splashing around. Underestimating them is practically setting yourself up for defeat. These Sigma women don't crave recognition or applause. They prefer to remain in the shadows, quietly noting everything. But provoke them, and you'll soon find out they've been mastering complex strategies while you were playing simple games. So the next time you're tempted to undervalue one of these silent strategists, think twice. Challenging them might just unleash a flood of knowledge and insight that turns the tables before you can even react. 4. Taking control. Indeed, they might take control when necessary. You know those people who are as cool as ice, but you can sense there's a breaking point to their calmness. That's typical of Sigma females. These women prefer to stay off the radar, but don't be misled. They possess a unique mix of traits that can suddenly elevate them to leadership roles. They're not the type to seek conflicts for entertainment, but if you press their buttons too often, be prepared. Suddenly, they step up with the assertiveness of a seasoned executive. It's like watching a turtle turn into a hawk, unexpected and impressive. These Sigma women excel at making critical decisions under stress, yet they don't show off this capability. So when they shift from reserved to commanding, it catches everyone off guard. Suddenly, the instigator is the one facing challenges. Don't let their quiet nature deceive you. These women have incredible resilience. Push them too hard, and a rarely seen side of them emerges. It's as if you find out the quiet neighbor's cat is actually a secret agent. So, when you notice someone keeping a low profile, remember, their silence isn't a sign of weakness. They are just patiently waiting for the right moment to reveal their strength. And believe me, you wouldn't want to be the target when they decide to show their true capabilities. 5. They are reserved and hard to read, which makes them unpredictable. Let's dive into the world of these intriguing Sigma females. They are like the mystery edition in the human spectrum, cloaked in layers of privacy and curiosity. In an era where people eagerly share their every moment online, these women prefer to stay under the radar. Trying to understand what's ticking inside their minds is like solving a Rubik's Cube while blindfolded, baffling and bound to leave you puzzled. They don't offer up their emotions easily. Gaining their trust is a prerequisite to glimpsing their inner thoughts. Their commitment to privacy isn't about being detached. They simply cherish their personal space and don't feel the need to broadcast every detail of their lives. It's as if their minds have a "do not disturb" sign attached. This mysterious aura actually benefits them. It's similar to playing poker against someone whose face you can't see. You simply can't read them. Trying to anticipate their next move or reaction is like predicting the twist in a thriller novel. By holding their cards close, these Sigma women maintain control. They are the unfazed guest at every gathering, always a couple of steps ahead, leaving those who try to manipulate them trailing behind. Just because they don't display their emotions like a reality TV star doesn't mean they lack feelings. They have clear boundaries, and it's wise not to overstep them. Prodding them unnecessarily is like poking a hibernating bear. Definitely not advisable. 6. They don't give second chances. They swiftly end relationships with those who cross their boundaries. Let's explore how these Sigma women deal with drama. When they've reached their limit, they don't linger for a dramatic fallout. Instead, they vanish from your life so quickly, it's like magic. These women steer clear of melodramatic displays. You won't see them hurling dishes or staging emotional outbursts. Rather, they opt for a quiet departure, severing ties as meticulously as one might trim a bonsai. If you're accustomed to people fighting to keep a relationship alive, this might take you by surprise. But Sigma females are like covert operatives, swift and decisive. Step over their line and you're gone, quicker than forgotten leftovers. It's not about being cold, it's about safeguarding their serenity. They treasure peace as if it's a precious commodity, and they won't think twice about removing anyone who disrupts their calm. And once they've decided, that decision is final. It's as futile as persuading a cat to enjoy a bath. Their message is loud and clear: respect their space, or you're out. Some may view this as drastic, but it underscores their resolve. They know what they want and refuse to let anyone disturb their equilibrium. So if you push them too far, you're not just losing a friend, you're losing their respect and trust, quicker than a brief greeting. 7. Anticipating your every move. They have a remarkable knack for anticipating your actions, making it nearly impossible to surprise them. Let's dive into why Sigma females are akin to expert strategists. They possess this almost magical ability to understand people effortlessly. Think of them as mind readers who can foresee your next action before it even crosses your mind. It's like attempting to sneak up on a ghost. Futile. What's their secret? A mix of sharp observational skills and an intuitive sense for detecting potential issues. While others might stumble through their day, these women dissect situations with the precision of a detective on a caffeine buzz. And they manage all this without showing their cards. Trying to unmask them is like trying to spot an undercover agent. Good luck with that. It's not about scheming or underhanded tactics. They're simply safeguarding their interests from possible threats. By understanding the behaviors and patterns of those around them, they skillfully avoid conflicts and pitfalls. While the more overtly dominant types might seek the limelight, Sigma females operate subtly, influencing events from the shadows. They're the puppeteers in the social arena, pulling strings discreetly yet effectively. Their ability to predict others' actions serves more than just evasive maneuvers. It's like possessing a crystal ball for making decisions. They can foresee outcomes with clarity that rivals a seasoned fortune teller, making them formidable strategists in life's many games. So, if you ever find yourself in a strategic encounter with a Sigma woman, remember, she's probably already predicted your moves before you've even made them. It's like trying to outwit a cunning fox in a stealth game. Chances are you won't catch them off guard. 8. They have zero tolerance for disregard. Let's discuss what happens when you irritate someone who can't stand foolishness about as much as a cat likes getting wet. It's not just a poor choice. It's practically inviting them to show their worst side. These people prioritize peace, calm, and keeping drama at a distance. You really don't want to push them too far, because they're not going to stick around for pointless trouble. They have better things to do than engage with drama seekers and rude individuals. When faced with disrespect or unnecessary drama, Sigma females don't just stand by. They have two choices: speak out or walk away. Either way, they make sure they're not around for any further nonsense. They treasure their time and energy as if it were precious gold, so they won't waste it on anyone or anything that pulls them down like an anchor. They have little patience for anything that disrupts their values, and they're quick to cut ties if needed. But don't confuse their decisiveness for inflexibility. They're open to different ideas as long as they're presented respectfully. Cross them, and you're not heading into a battle. You're seeing them leave without a fuss, leaving you behind. 9. They have a direct approach. They are famously direct, always saying exactly what they think. Let's explore the world of Sigma females and their straightforward approach. These women are like human truth detectors. No holding back, no softening, just pure honesty with clear intentions. They value sincerity above all and freely express it, expecting nothing less in return. So, if you provoke them, be ready to face some blunt truths. It's like being struck by a truth missile, sudden and sometimes harsh. Their frankness might take you by surprise, much like an unexpected test on a Monday morning. But really, they're just establishing their boundaries and maintaining respect. Cross them, and you could quickly find yourself in a storm of disagreements and hurt feelings before you can react. Like true warriors, these women dislike unnecessary complications or mind games. They prefer to get straight to the point and keep everything as clear as possible. If you're looking for someone to flatter you rather than speak the truth, challenging a Sigma female might not be the wisest choice. However, their honesty isn't just about being forthright. It's a sign of their integrity, making them as trustworthy as a beloved family recipe. Remember, they demand honesty and respect in return. Test them without cause, and you'll find that mutual respect disappearing quicker than a snap of your fingers. So, if you value peace and want to keep your peace of mind intact, think twice before testing their patience. Trust me, that's a challenge you might want to avoid. Number 10. They're self-assured. They know exactly who they are and what they stand for. Picture a Sigma female like a fortress, solid, unshakable, and fortified with self-confidence. They're the type who walk into a room and own it, not because they demand attention, but because they exude an air of calm self-assuredness that's hard to ignore. This isn't about being loud or in your face. It's about that quiet confidence that speaks volumes. They know their values, their strengths, and their limits. And they don't need external validation to affirm their sense of self. Poke them with doubts or try to belittle their beliefs, and you'll find that you're merely throwing pebbles at a castle. Their self-awareness is their shield, keeping them composed and focused, making them formidable opponents in any challenge. Engage with a Sigma, and you'll quickly learn they're not just participants in their own life story, they're the authors. 11. They embrace solitude, finding strength in quiet reflection. While others might fear the sound of silence, Sigma females thrive in it. Solitude for them isn't loneliness. It's a rich, quiet world where they recharge and draw strength. These women are like wise old trees, standing alone on a vast plain, rooted deeply in their own company. In these moments of solitude, they reflect, plan, and grow stronger. This means when you try to rattle them with chaos or crowd them with drama, they're already 10 steps ahead, having used their alone time to fortify their mental and emotional battlements. Don't mistake their enjoyment of solitude for weakness within it. They craft strategies and solutions that you won't see coming until it's too late. Sigma females are not only comfortable in their own skin, but they also know how to turn their solitude into a powerful ally in navigating the complexities of life. 12. They're masters of their emotions. They always keep their cool under pressure. Sigma females might just be the ultimate poker players in the game of life, not because they bluff, but because they genuinely know how to manage their emotions. Imagine a high-stakes game where everyone's nerves are on edge, except for the Sigma sitting calmly, her emotions under lock and key. She's like a seasoned captain, smoothly navigating through a stormy sea. This emotional composure allows them to think clearly and act decisively when everyone else is swayed by panic or stress. Try to unsettle them with chaos or provoke them with heated words, and you'll likely find them responding with a level-headedness that can disarm and diffuse even the most volatile situations. Their ability to stay composed is not just a shield, but a strategic tool that allows them to manage situations and relationships on their terms, often leaving others wondering just how they manage to keep their cool. All right, that's a wrap on our deep dive into the world of the mighty Sigma female. If there's one thing we've learned today, it's that these women are not just a force to be reckoned with. They're the full storm, quiet, deep, and immensely powerful. They navigate life with a rare blend of patience, intellect, and honest grit that sets them apart in a world that's often too loud and chaotic. Remember, underestimating a Sigma is like skipping a crucial chapter in a thrilling novel. You miss out on the best part. So, the next time you cross paths with a Sigma, appreciate the depth and keep these truths in mind. Thanks for sticking with us till the end. And don't forget, keep it respectful, keep it real, and above all, keep your eyes on the prize. Understanding and empowering the Sigma spirit. Smash that like button if you resonated with our talk today, and hit subscribe for more insights on navigating life's unique personalities. Stay empowered, stay inspired, and as always, until next time.